The Cypher Pattern. So what we have here is our example of a pattern changing. So with it being at that 50% level, it would be assumed that it would be at the level of a bad pattern. But considering it exceeded that and the right side is higher, the next guess would be a cipher pattern, which means that level has to hit either a 127 or a 141. So for the cipher pattern, it can hit anywhere between the B section can hit anywhere between a 382 or a 618, and it's held at the 50%. So the next step is the measure with the Fibonacci extension tool. So X to A to X to see where it is, and then we move this side down to the 786 because the D leg has to hit the 786 area. So right now we can see that it hasn't hit that level yet. So it can be assumed that it can push higher. So right now we have a reversal candle, so it may actually hold right there and just kind of consolidate since it's 1:09 p.m. and then just push higher. You have another push that can go at max up here, and we can project that the cipher may potentially drop down here, and then the D leg to push high again, which kind of lines up with what I found on the dollar. A bit messier, but you can tell the dollar is also a cipher, but it has like a weird W type wedge deal going on, so it may push a bit higher. It's kind of been weird with everything else going on, I think especially with Bitcoin, but it did hit the 141. I can't say it lines up with UJ perfectly anymore. It was at one point, but yeah, it may rise up one more time to hit the 127 potentially, and then potentially break down again. That's my look on it anyways. But at the same time, it would also be smart to be on the lookout for a new pattern as well, because it did hit a 618. So X to A to B, 618. So you just got to be patient to see how this plays out, if it tests here or if it just continues down. So to review it, we start with the X to A, and we find that the B side can be anywhere between 382 to 618. Then the C leg, which we measure with our tool, the Fibonacci extension tool next, after we just previously used the regular Fibonacci retracement tool. Retracement, extension to look for target, we need a 127 or 141. And it has to reject off of one of these points and come back down to the 786 for the D leg. Remember, the best way to recognize is the short leg and then the longer leg. Easy to identify. And then also a 50%. But yeah, extended right side for the bullish one. And it's just the opposite for the bearish. And your first target is typically going to be that neckline, or you can draw out the fib tool if you want to, whenever the C comes out. So 127 right there, just at the 618. And then just, notice how the neckline lines up with the 618. It typically lines up each and every time. And then your next target can be the 100, and the 161. Just pull up your take profits. I mean your stop losses to protect your assets. Well, your position in your trade, and then yeah, you can set up your take profits and all that.